Hello, everybody. Um, I'm hoping for a good day, so we're gonna see if Fred will come out of the cage good. I don't know. I didn't like that look, but before he gets agitated about the phone, let's get him out and see how things go. Okay, Fred, you want to come out? You want to come out? I know you're eating, but would you like to come out? I think so. There we are. All right, he came out nicely. We'll see how the day goes. Uh-oh. Okay. I'll do a bit of a closeout with... This is not Petrie. This is Richard. Far as I know, unless something's happened recently, his eye is still closed. But that's not really why I decided to shoot Richard today. Part of it is I want Fred to decompress. He just went through an ordeal. And I want to see if he can decompress with me talking in the phone out if it's a few feet away. See if that'll help. Although I did get him out of the cage, that went okay. I'm sorry, I have a squirrel moment going on. Let's see if we can film it. It looks like on that tree, you can't see it yet, but it looks to me like we've got some sort of a hawk sitting on that tree. Let me see if I can zoom in. Well, zooming in doesn't do any good if it gets all distorted. It's not a red tail. Yeah, that's the right tree, but... Okay, well... Anyway, there seems to be some kind of a hawk sitting on that tree. I wonder if he's the one that killed the little bird that got these guys all riled up not too long ago. Okay, I'm done filming a tree that... or a hawk in a tree that nobody can see. I should be Dr. Seuss. A hawk in a tree that nobody can see. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, so, yeah, Fred decompressing. I did get him out, and that went okay. But at the end of the video, and this seems kind of weird because you haven't seen it yet, I'm still filming, but I think I might leave in to the point where I say something along the lines of uh-oh or oh no, something like that. Yeah. He started throwing tood. And I think it was because I was filming him coming out. So I might not be able to do that. I haven't really gotten much of anything good from it anyway. But yeah, that may not work. If it puts him off every time I try to do something. I don't know why, or I should say, I don't know if that is causing his tood problems. You know, because I've been trying to film and, I don't get anything and I delete it. But his distrust of the phone might be hurting the relationship. So I might not be able to do that. Okay, yeah. Anyway, he got his foot hung up and he was down over his other leg was hanging onto a toy, because there's a couple of toys that hang from the tree with chains. So he seemed to have one foot caught in the rope and was holding his weight with the toy. So he was all upside down. And I heard the distress, the wings flapping out. Do you need help? Well, yeah, he clearly needed help. So, while I was trying to figure out how I wanted to help, he got his foot loose, the one that was tangled up, he got that loose. And now he's hanging from his toy. And I'm sorry. It didn't look like he was going to be able to get himself back up because here he is hanging upside down from his toy, which is just, twirling a bit. So I decided, okay, I don't know how this is going to go, but I'm going to put my arm under him. Oh, sorry. The camera's on that side. I'm going to put my arm under him and touch his back just a little bit to let him know that I'm there and I can help. Well, it worked out great. He got a foot down, got his other foot down, and I was able to put him back up on the tree where he belongs. So I think this is the end of it. Except he got himself a bit worked up with the excitement. So I thought, well, okay. And then he got a little more worked up and a little more worked up. But I thought, well, I don't need him working himself into a frenzy and not being able to get him back in the cage. Because once he gets all worked up, that's a good time for tood and biting behavior. So he went back a little early, and I'm filming a little bit. Oh, and that bird, turns out it's not a hawk, and it's not even as big. That's why the bird's freaked out. Not even as big as I thought it was. There was some sort of an illusion going on. It was just like a robin or something. And I was thinking, I'll call you in a minute, Sharon. Oops. I'll let it stay. It's what it is. It's just a name. It's a lot of people with that name. So, yeah, it's just a little... I'll go so far as to say it was a corvid. I see them all the time. I'm not sure it's a robin, but about that size, maybe a little bit bigger. He fooled me. I thought he was quite a bit bigger than that. Like I say, he wasn't a red tail, but I thought he was a small hawk of some sort. Nah, he's not. Just a bird. So, yeah. Not a predator, just a bird. Alright, I don't want this video to be too long, so we'll see how it goes together. And Fred seems to be calming down now that he's not on the tree. Hopefully he'll be okay with it tomorrow. I don't necessarily want to build a new tree, but if he develops a phobia over his tree, that's what I'll do. I'll build a different one. You know, something so that it's not the same as it is. But I think come tomorrow he'll probably be okay with it again. He just seems to have lost trust in it at the moment. Till next time.